Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in on this Sunday night post-game edition of Sports Talking with JB, nightcap style. Thank you guys for tuning in, tapping in, watching, checking out your boys. It's your boy JB, my podcast partner DJ C Way. How you feeling tonight, my brother?
Boy, everything blessed, man. Hey, an outstanding day of football, man.
Yes, sir.
And hey, and I gotta say, man, shouts out to all four teams, man. They put it on a show today and left it all on the field. But and unfortunately in this case, somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose.
Mhm.
Man, those games was exciting, especially that last one, man.
Well said, my brother. Well said. Please hit the like button when you come in. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share it with your people. If you're watching on Twitter, if you're on YouTube, already know what to do. Get in the comments. I see y'all in the chat already. I'm gonna get to y'all. I see y'all already. Thank y'all for joining. I see you got on that cowboy Seaway.
Oh yes. Hey, just for my man Nick tonight.
Oh yeah, nigga in the chat. Nigga in the chat. Hey, I got on the
The go.
goat, baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. The
Hey,
last
that's
real
nice.
Super Bowl. This the last real Super Bowl right here, baby. Hmm. But
Hey,
anyway, we're gonna get to it. Hey man, y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all for joining in tonight. Let's get to the chat. We on Sunday tonight, man. We on Sunday. I told C what we gonna do nightcap style. I know some of y'all like to watch Unc and Ocho. Watch JB and C tonight.
oh yeah.
I feel like, hey, Nick, you ain't the only one.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
hey, you love football, but sometimes you hate football because it don't go the way you wanted to go. But at
yeah.
the end of the day, it's part of the game, man. Like you say, C-Way, somebody win, somebody got to lose.
Yep.
Yo, what's up, MP?
And what's up, MP in the house?
Yeah, Eagles got the
Yeah.
job done. They did
Yeah.
that.
They
They
did.
did that. Well, my Eagle fans at Cat. What's up, Cat?
What's that in the cat?
Yeah, yeah. She said she can't take them cheese again.
Man, bro. I'm just letting you know now. I do not want to see no 3P for the Chiefs.
No, 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 no. We don't. No, we don't. Yeah, of course they won.
Of
Sugar
course.
Boo in the chat. Of course they won. Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. So I know y'all gonna say that. I know what you're talking about. We're gonna talk about that play that the
Yeah.
refs, you know, I mean, I got a good view of it. I'm gonna post it on him. We gonna see what everybody think. See what I appreciate it. Yeah, but see, this the
Yeah.
thing, right? This the thing. Okay, Josh Allen. I mean, you wanted that legacy drive for him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it just didn't come to fruition, man. So
Yeah.
what we gonna do, man? We gonna go ahead and talk about the game that just went off since it's fresh on our mind, and then we gonna double back and talk about the Eagles win today because that was a blowout. But
Yeah.
yeah. What's up, Tanya? Not
Was that in the
surprised
tank?
about Chiefs winning.
I'm not either.
No,
And
see how you
and
called it.
yeah, and me personally, JB, man, to be honest, man, my personal opinion after watching the game, I thought that the Bills really dominated the Kansas City Chiefs and just let them
Yeah,
off the hook, you know. And me personally, man, sitting there with little under 4 minutes left, man, I was thinking that man, Josh Allen gonna have a legacy drive.
yes,
I was looking for, when the Chiefs kicked that field goal, and I said right now, man, this gonna be Josh. I said, man, I had just told my dad and my brothers, man, this gonna be Josh Allen legacy drive. He gonna go down and score a touchdown. And
yeah,
they went like unfortunately they went like 4 and out.
yeah, yeah. So that's the final score. If you just watch it, just tune in 32-29. It was a tight game going back and forth. And yeah, that's what happened. You kick a field goal, you have the chance. Josh Allen and the Bills had a chance to go down the field. And I tweeted this. I said they need a touchdown, not a field
Mm,
goal. Because
yeah.
if you go down there, you get in field goal position, you kick you tie the game, you get a ball back to Mahomes. He's just gonna go down there and get them back in field goal position.
And that's true. And you know what was another difference makers of this game too? Uh, Buffalo missed two-point conversion,
They did. Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Chiefs got their two-point
2 point
conversion.
conversion. Mm-hmm.
And yes, we all know that catch. To me, that catch was a questionable call. Me personally, man, I thought it was a incomplete pass because it looked like the ground helped him catch the ball.
Yeah,
But by rules, he had it locked in his arm, and he went down on the ground, and the ball didn't move.
yeah. So
And so
we're gonna get to y'all question. Go ahead, see what.
I said by rule, it's technically a catch. So it was not
Yeah,
enough to overturn it, man. So
yeah.
and this is the first time I actually watched a game that the referees did not give Kansas City a win.
Right. So the call in question that we saying that was really questionable, that's all on social media, got them in the uproar right now, was that fourth down, the tush push. So I actually got some video. Let me post this up. I got two angles. So this the close-up angle of it right there. Now, the first down marker is right there on that line, right at the line in the middle, right there. As you can see,
Right.
Josh Allen's body is right there on the line. Now we can't see the ball. That's the
Yeah.
key. You can't really see the ball. But the referee on the backside called it short. The referee on the opposite side called it a first down. Now let me scan out and go out, bag this up a little bit. All right, so now this view you can see from far out. That looked like a first down to me, bro.
That's definitely a
Yeah,
first down.
that looked like
That
a
was a
first down.
that's a first down. That's definitely a first down.
His whole body is right there at the 40. The 40-yard line is the yard to get. You had to
And
get
he's
to the
past
40.
and from that angle he is past that the first down marker. So that should have been a first down.
That blue line is where they were. So it had 1 yard to get. They had to get to the right there, that white line in between those two yellow lines. His body is across. He's got the ball, and you can't see it, but you know that ball took because he don't want to
Mm,
fumble.
Yeah, that
That
was a
ball was
first down.
tough. That
I
looked like a
think
first down. And what happens when you're a runner, you get forward progress. That's what they call it. So if you are forward and they push you back, they give you that forward progress. And
hmm
I don't think they gave him that forward progress right there. So I can see it now looking at it different angles. I think that should have been a first down.
yeah, I definitely agree. That was a first down.
Yeah, and I'm
And
not gonna sit here and say that cost them the game, because who knows? They probably go down there, score or don't score, and then the Chiefs come right back down. Because I mean, that's what they were going back and forth in the fourth quarter. That's what happened.
right, right.
Yep. Yep. Hey, that's what they get for covering us. Go Eagles.
Yeah. Hey,
Everybody try to
that's your
cover. Hey, y'all laid the blueprint.
yeah. And the Eagles make it look so easy when they do it, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Cat with her prediction already. Saquon gonna run through the Chiefs like shit through a 10 horn. That old Nick Saban reference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh Lord, hey. But hey, this the thing though, man. I mean, it could be the calls on both sides that didn't go. You can't sit there and say one call cost the game. But it was crucial because it was fourth down that gave the Chiefs the ball. And I
Right.
think Buffalo had to lead by 1 point at that particular
At that
time.
point, yeah, they did.
They had to lead by 1 point. But you mentioned this also, Seaway. You went for 2 points twice, and you did not get the 2 points twice. The Chiefs got their 2 points. So that swing, that's a big swing right there. And
Right.
it's a 3-point game. Let's say you get one of those 2-point conversions. Let's say the Chiefs don't go for 2. You have a tie ball game right there.
Right.
You have a tie ball game. But that's why I always say this, Seaway, and you do too. Stop going for 2 early in the ball game. Third quarter, why is you going for 2? You chasing points. You'll get it later. Keep the extra point. Let the score be 17-21. You score
Right.
again, guess what? The score is 24-21. Now
Right.
the opposing team needs a field goal to tie you. But what happens? You go for 2, you miss it. So now it's 16-21. You scored a touchdown. Now it's 22-21. You try to go for 2 to get that point back. You don't get it. So guess what? You behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, and I agree. And sometimes you overthink it, you overdo it, you try to move too fast and get points too fast.
Yep.
I just say sometimes just kick the extra point, especially when your offense is actually playing good. Your offense, they can't stop your offense. So 1 point is better than no points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Shouts out Philly want a rematch. Philly's gonna kick some Chiefs butt. We hope so. Hey, I'm gonna sit here and say I'm going for Philly.
Hey, I'm letting you know I'm rolling with Jalen and the Slim Reaper
Yeah, for sure. For Bama reasons.
for Bama reason. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
and to talk about that Philly game today, and you
yeah,
remember I told you Saquon is the MVP to me. Is the MVP of that Philly team.
yep.
But Hurts is the most important player for the
Correct.
Philadelphia Eagles.
That's
As
true.
long when Jalen Hurts is playing like on that level like he played today, 3 rushing touchdowns
Yep.
and a passing, it's like Philly have so many different weapons, and he did not turn the ball over once again. And
Yep.
so when they're playing on that type of level, Philadelphia is unstoppable. And I got a shout out. We've been giving AJ some hell the last couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
AJ Brown played his butt off today. He was blocking today. He didn't drop any pass today, and he was torching Lattimore all game.
Mm. He
And
gave him
and
hell.
Kelly and Kellen Moore opened up the playbook a little bit today, man. I was very impressed with Philadelphia today.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Before we do it, we got some questions. I gotta go back to these questions. I ain't mean to I push all questions to the side, but let me go back to these questions before we move on to that game. Hold on, Seaway. Try to say y'all questions in the chat. All right, so Cat said, does anybody have an explanation for the flag that was clearly laying on the field? But everybody ignored it after Allen got rocked. You know what? Even the commentary thought it was a flag. We all thought it was a flag. Maybe somebody picked it up. Maybe one of the referees threw it and they told him to go pick it up. But I know exactly what you're talking about, Cat.
I
Because
mhm.
Allen did get hit. When he got up, he was looking around for a flag. Now,
I thought that was about to. I thought me personally, and they didn't even show the replay.
no,
I
they
thought
didn't
that
show
they
the
was,
replay.
I thought they was gonna. That's the one shot. I thought they were gonna actually call roughing the passer,
Yep. Yep.
and it should have been a roughing the passer. But I
But
guarantee you, but if it was Patrick Mahomes, it would have been a roughing the passer, and we needed an explanation on that because, like you said, Tony Romo and other announcers said it was a flag on a play, and the flag actually showed up on our
yep.
TV screen.
Yep. So I don't know. Then maybe the call came through. The head ref told him to pick the flag up, and we ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah,
But who knows? But you're right about that, Nick. His head did hit bounce off the ground, so he got up looking for the flag. Now,
mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not saying it's bias going on, but see, that's what they do when you're a big old quarterback like Josh Allen. You don't get them flags like a Mahomes. The big quarterbacks, and Cam Newton, he didn't get those flags like that. Big Ben, they didn't really get the flags because they were big quarterbacks. But I mean,
and and sad. Like for the big quarterbacks like Ben, Josh
mhm,
Allen, and Cam Newton. What's
yep,
sad about those type of guys, they getting the same treatment that Shaq used to get when he was fouled. They were saying just because he was big, they act like they just supposed to be able to take it because their body is big and it's like a little slap to them. But at the end of the day, a flag is a flag. If you're gonna call it for the little man, you need to call it for the big man as well. I
yep,
thought it was a clearly roughing the passer, and there should have been some type of explanation. Normally, the referee would come and say, "There's no flag for roughing the
yes,
passer,"
yes,
but we
yes.
didn't even get. But we didn't even get that. We didn't even get no explanation why the flag was thrown.
We got Nathaniel. Mahomes get a black. Somebody breathe heavy. You right? Yeah.
You right, Nick, and I get tired of that Mahomes treatment as well, man. I get tired of that, man.
Yeah, we all do. But guess what? We got one more game of it. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
say let's move on to the Eagles, but I'm gonna say this. Now the Eagles defense, boy, I tell you, hey, them boys are something. They are something to be reckoned with. That defense, see, wait, I'm gonna start with the defense because
Yes,
they
Jalen
got
Carter,
some
man.
boys. Listen, they got some boys back down. They call them the exciting whites.
Yeah.
them
Hey,
they're exciting whites. Cooper DeJean. What's the other white boy? Help me with these boy names. You know what I'm talking about? Them white boy
yeah,
back down that
yeah.
secondary.
Secondary. I can't think of the other
Ooh,
one name
Lord have
right now.
mercy.
If you would
Listen,
not have put me on spot, I would have known.
they making themselves known. Now
They are.
we saw 3 forced fumbles. Now you can say the fumbles are the Commanders' fault? Nah. Them fumbles are the Eagles' faults because they punched the ball out. Cooper Blankenship. Yep.
Blankenship. Yep.
Rodrigo, whatever. Blankenship, I know his name.
Gotcha.
And Cooper DeJean. Yep. There's another white boy on the team too. But anyway, them boys came to play.
They
Them
did.
boys came to play, man.
Yeah, they did, and they did. And you saw Jalen Carter. You know what we thought that me and you discussed it. You said it last week, and me and you discussed it off the air, and me and my brothers also discussed it. We thought that Jaden Daniels would be able to slip some of those defenders, but man, hey, but Jalen Carter, man, and that defensive line put on a show. But once again, I've been telling people this for the last couple of years. The defensive linemen have evolutionized over the last couple of years. You remember back in the day, a defensive lineman was just big, just big and kind of
hard
fast.
to move. They was hard big and hard for you to move. And you know, like a Warren Sapp. The reason Warren Sapp was so like generational because he was fast. You can he had quick feet. Warren Sapp had quick feet. He can get through the A gaps. Now these guys, you have to put two bodies on them. Big Jaden Carter and Jordan Davis in them. You got to put two bodies on these guys.
Yes, and both of them guys, Jordan Daniels is actually bigger than Warren Sapp, and running a 4.6 40. He ran a 4.6 40 at the combine. These guys are freaks of nature. And then you look at back in the day, they were just refrigerators that were just big and hard to move. They had some quick hands and were just strong. But then you see how after the play, how he just slapped that lineman down for the Redskins, for Commander.
Yeah.
Man, he smacked that man like Ike did Vanessa Bell Calloway and What's Love Got to Do with it. I was gonna eat the cake. He pimp slapped him.
That's why I wanted to start with the defense, C-Way, because it's really been overlooked. Like that, everybody look at the offense, look at Saquon, Jalen, Smitty, AJ, Dallas Goedert. You look at the offense, right? And the big offensive line, but the defense, man, they have been making plays. The defense has probably been the strong suit of this team. Now, going through this playoff run, they have made plays. You get turnovers, you get the interceptions, you make the plays when you need them to be made. This Super Bowl, we need all hands on deck. This need to be the best game they play as a unit. This needs to be the best game because Mahomes, Andy Reid, they have been there so many times. They have been there. Y'all trying to get back. Y'all, they was there. Now the Eagles, this is a rematch. So, but a lot of these guys were on that team.
They was not on the team.
We got some new guys on the defense.
Yes, and this is the fourth time. This is the fourth time that the Kansas City Chiefs, fifth time that the Kansas City, fifth time that they have been there as a unit. And so it's important. And me and you talked about it. The Eagles are going to have to jump on them and jump on them early. And it's hard to beat Patrick Mahomes in a close game when you are playing catch up. I know. Yep. Hey, he does, and that's going to be the key. That defense is going to have to be the key. The defense is going to be the key, and the defense have actually been the foundation of the Philadelphia Eagles all season. Even when the offense have not moved the ball as effective like they should have been, the defense have kept them in the games, and the defense have created turnovers all year long and put them in good field position. And all they got to do is just run. And
I'm glad you said that because you remember when the Eagles were struggling mid-season, when they was barely scoring touchdowns, everybody was talking about what's wrong with Jalen. He hurt when Barkley was having to carry the load so much. They was barely scoring points, but they were winning ball games. They went on a long winning streak. The defense helped them. The defense had to stand strong, and they held off some teams to hold on to leads and win ball games. Now today, they come out there and run straight through the Commanders, 55 points, 7 rushing touchdowns. This is a running football team. Jalen Hurts do not have to go out there and throw for 300 yards. He can go out there and throw for 150, and y'all can run for 250, 300 yards as a team.
Yeah,
That's how you
and
gonna beat the Chiefs. That's
that's
how
how they're
you
gonna
beat
beat
the
them.
Chiefs. You cannot beat them in a shootout. You cannot try to go quick and give Mahomes the ball so he can get back out there. You need to play ball control. You need to run the ball. You need to wear the defense out, and you need to score timely possessions. You need to score touchdowns. Don't go down there on a 10-minute drive and kick a field goal. You need to score touchdowns, and you need to
Yeah,
get up early, and you need to stay up. Because if the game is tight like it was, we just saw this. We just saw this an hour ago. The game
right.
was tight late in the ball game. Josh Allen had the chance. They couldn't get the job done because when it happens is when it comes down to third down, fourth down, late in the fourth quarter, and it's a tight game. If you don't get the fourth down and you get a ball back to the Chiefs, that's ball game.
It's ball game. You can kiss the baby, and
Yeah.
and Jalen, like you said, they play. You got to wear that defense out. And the day between Jalen and Barkley, they had 6 rushing touchdowns apiece.
Yep.
Six six touchdowns a piece. That's 40. That's 40. That's, I mean, that's 6 times 7. That's 42 points right there.
Yep. And they scored another touchdown. Somebody else
Yeah,
scored.
and then Jalen also had a passing touchdown as well.
Yep. Yep.
So he was responsible for 4 touchdowns today, and that's the type of performance that Jalen is going to have if they're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I tell you what, Jalen cannot be in pipes mode come
Mm-mm.
Super Bowl.
Oh, hell
And
no.
Jalen answered the question. He sure didn't look hurt today.
Matter of fact, he took the knee brace off or
He
whatever it was.
did.
He took it off.
And I still think he was a little hurt, but for him, he get to rest that knee up a little bit. I think it's still bothering him some,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it didn't look like it today. So he get to rest that knee up for a couple weeks, and I think that the Eagles gonna be ready. And I'm so excited because I do not want Patrick Mahomes to three-peat. I'm just letting it be known. I don't
Mm-mm.
want him to three-peat. I want Jalen Hurts to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I don't want him to three-peat for selfish reasons. Because they already talk about the GOAT conversation, and Brady never three-peated. But I mean, it is what it is. This is a great team. Mahomes is a great quarterback. He's all-time top 5 right now. Top 3. He could be
yeah,
he's top 3 if you ask me. Is
you-
Brady, Mahomes, Montana in the top
I
3
agree.
right? But
I agree.
I
Question,
mean,
JB. I got a
yeah,
question for you, JB. For
yeah,
Jalen Hurts, do you think this is a legacy defining game in the Super Bowl?
yes,
Why or
yes,
why not?
yes.
Why do you think so? And I give you
Because
my opinion after you.
because he's been there. Because he's been in this moment. He was there the last time against the same team. He played great. He outplayed Mahomes. But guess what? They lost the game, and they lost by 7, and they lost because he fumbled the ball and they picked it up and scored a touchdown. That was the difference of the ball game. If we want
It
to be
was
straight up with it, that was the difference of the ball game. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes on the biggest stage, but because he fumbled, gave up 7 points without Mahomes even being on the field.
right.
My brother, you can't do that. And that's one thing you can't do. You can't turn the ball over against the Chiefs. You have to play a perfect, excellent game, A++ to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, I think it's a legacy because if he goes and he loses this game, you 0-2 in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. It's hard to get back. It's hard
Yes.
to get back. You may not never get back.
Yes.
So I think this is the time right here.
And I agree with you. I'm gonna back off what you said a little bit. I
Yeah.
agree with you that he'll be 0-2, and most importantly, it's not a guarantee that he'll get back to the Super Bowl again. And
Mm-hmm.
so you have to he's gonna have to take advantage of it. And I think it's a legacy game for him because the Eagles have made the right trades to put you in position. And I think that you have to depend on the running game. He's gonna have to have a perfect game and not turn the ball over. Like you said, he outplayed Mahomes
Mm-hmm.
and he don't need and that fumble was the reason why they lost the game. And
Yeah.
so this is a legacy game for him, man, because like you said, you done been twice and you can't afford to be 0-2. You cannot and you do not need to lose to this man twice. So this is very important for him as well.
If he loses this, they're gonna be calling him Brock Purdy.
Hey,
You be
yeah.
calling your Broad Purdy.
Hey, they gonna definitely call up Brock Purdy. Hey, and so my next question. So speaking of legacy, what is Allen legacy now after not making it to the Super
Hmm.
Bowl once again?
Yeah.
And he played an awesome game tonight.
You sure did.
He played a great game tonight. So where does Josh Allen goes from here in your opinion as far as legacy?
Man, I think he's still right there in that Lamar Jackson category. Listen, man. Okay, we talked about this last week. Somebody had to take the L between Lamar and Josh Allen. Y'all
Mm.
great regular season quarterbacks. MVP, Josh Allen. Whoever win the MVP, they're gonna either Josh Allen gonna get his first or Lamar gonna get his third. But y'all are great regular season quarterbacks. You get to the playoffs, you hadn't made Super Bowls yet. You hadn't beat Mahomes yet. Now, the only quarterback that's playing in the AFC that done beat Mahomes is Joe Burrow. That's the
Right.
only quarterback that's beat Mahomes in the playoffs when it matters. Regular season, throw it out the window. Because when it really matters, you have to beat them in the postseason. Brady beat them twice. Brady beat them in the regular season, in the postseason in the AFC with the Patriots, and he beat them again in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, so Brady 2-1 against him. Now he did beat Brady one time in the AFC championship or divisional round, whatever. But yeah, Allen, Lamar Jackson, they in the same damn group, man. They in the same group. And I put Burrow a little bit ahead of them because Burrow done been to the promised land. He just couldn't get the job done. Burrow done beat Mahomes. Burrow got to the Super Bowl. They just lost the damn to a more hungrier, better team than the Rams. Now, next year, somebody got to separate themselves. Somebody
Yes.
got to separate themselves, man, next year. But we'll get to that at a later time. But now,
Yeah.
Josh Allen, you go right back in that category where Lamar and all them at.
Yes. And this was crucial for Josh Allen to me because he was once again, this was a legacy defining moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes kicked the field goal. You had some time on the clock to get it done,
A lot of time.
and a lot of time on the clock, and you didn't get it done. I'm not gonna put everything on the playoff, but Kansas City Chief defense, they stepped up when they needed to, and
Mm-hmm.
I got to put you got to put Jalen Hurts above Lamar and Josh Allen because he done been to two Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Mm-hmm.
knows how to, and he has won when it counted. Now here's the change. Now he has to win. To me, he needs to win a Super Bowl. To separate himself from those guys. But I think that he's done enough already. He might not have the MVPs, but guess what? He done been to the Super Bowl. He's a two-time NFC
Champion.
champion,
Yeah.
and have been made two Super Bowl appearances. So that alone counts for something. Josh Allen and Lamar, to me, they are good. They're future Hall of Famers. But guess what? They need a Super Bowl to put the stamp of approval of
Mm-hmm.
being greatness. And and everybody always mess with Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. They always mess with him because
Yeah.
he did not get him a ring. But when you talk about being great, when you want to talk about being separating yourself from being great, rings does matter.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, me and you go back and forth all the time, just having fun with, like you say, the Jordan and LeBron debate, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of people have Jordan as being the GOAT over LeBron because of the 6-0 in the
Yeah.
championship and the six rings. So they use the rings and championship as a defining matter on greatness.
Right.
And we can take this argument back to Brady and Mahomes. Me, Brady has 7 Super Bowls. Mahomes have 3.
Yep.
Even if he wins this year, he still have 4. You got 3 to catch up with. The only thing that he have done differently that Brady has not was 3-peated.
True.
So speaking back to Josh and Lamar, man, they both of them gonna have to get the job done, bro.
Yeah.
I mean that's just my opinion.
But
And it's
They still young though, Seaway. They still young, but man, who was going to dethrone Patrick Mahomes in the
Yeah.
AFC? Now he's on the run like LeBron when he was in the East. When he
Yeah.
was in the East, running through 8 straight finals. This
You're right.
man, every time it seems like every time he gets to the AFC Championship, he pulls it off. Every
Yes.
time.
Every time. And and always leave Patrick. He always managed to lead Josh Allen sad face in the playoff.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Twice that they done joked on Stephon Diggs for standing up there doing Tyson both times while they
Mhm.
celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay, you bring some more guys in, you get rid of Trey Stephon goes to Houston. You bring in a Cooper, you bring in some other guys. Okay, Josh Allen, all I heard on sports radio, Josh Allen is the man. He's a Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, man, my MVP is not me personally, man. My MVP is not neither Lamar nor Josh Allen.
It's that man that's gonna be playing in two Sundays from now. Saquon
It's
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. You have a man that was finna make history. You had a man that was finna to make history as far as the all-time rusher.
Yep.
And you can't give, and he ain't getting no love. And you also got a man named Jamar Chase that has a triple crown, man.
Yep. And they get no love.
Ain't getting no love because it's
They
a
get no love.
quarterback league. And as far as a quarterback, man, Lamar and Josh Allen, as much praise as they get, they have not made as much as good a game they are. They are some game-changing quarterbacks until it's time to get to the playoff.
Yo. So one day they're gonna skate and not have to play Mahomes. One day. But that day hasn't came yet. That day hasn't come. So until that day comes, you're gonna have to be like Ric Flair used to say, to beat a man, woo, you gotta beat the man. And that man is Patrick Mahomes. So we gotta give him some love. But Jalen Hurts, boy, it's on you. It's on you, my bro. The culture, the black folks, hell, even the white folk, the people, the anti-Swifties, the people who tired of seeing Taylor Swift, that's tired of this Patrick Mahomes run, that's tired of the Chiefs and the refs, is all on you, Jalen Hurts. You come out there with your cane go on looking like your mom more now. You come out there with your suits and your cane go in your chain, your big gold chain. You need to get the job done, Hurts. Please.
Yes.
Please,
Hey,
we getting it. Hey,
we
ride
need it.
Saquon. You done rolled him all year. Ride his ass down Canal Street in New Orleans after
Yes.
the game.
You're right.
No did it, no homo, all that. Ride him.
Ride them. And you notice what I noticed what the Eagles doing, what the Ravens didn't do with Henry. They are letting Saquon tote it. And then they're letting him tote the ball. And when he's rushing the ball like that effectively, you open up the offense like you was able to do today. You can catch the tight ends on them quick passes. And they even had the tight end in and around come to play today, man. I was like, look at Kellen Moore.
Yeah, they can turn it up. You're right. Lamar Jackson been in the league long and Hurt might get a ring before him. They in the wrong conference.
They in the wrong conference. Hey, and it might be a stretch. I think Joe Burrow gonna get a ring before them.
Hey, I'm telling you, they get Joe Burrow a defense. Joe Burrow a defense. That's all he needs.
If the Bengals get a defense and they manage to keep Jamar Chase, if they open up that checkbook and pay Jamar Chase that money and T. Higgins, and T. Higgins, and if they improve on the defense, the secondary is okay. I think they need to work on that interior line.
They do. Now the secondary been getting toasted. Now some of that secondary, they need somebody they need to shut that. This is the thing. They have some good players on the team on the sec. They don't have a shut down corner. Yeah, they need a shut down. That's what they need. I got a question. Go ahead, Sue. Go ahead.
Hold on. Where do Andy rank? If you get
another, oh, he right there.
Oh, he right there.
Listen,
I will put number 2.
Number 2.
Yes. Okay. I will have to. Me and you talked about this briefly last night.
Yeah.
I will have to put all the reason why I will put him one behind Belichick, because Belichick has beaten him
True.
in the Super Bowl, but
Yep.
Belichick has now three-peated. Now,
Twice.
saying
Beat
he
him
beat
twice.
him twice. He beat him
Mhm.
twice in the he beat him twice in the
Beat him
Super
when he was with
Bowl,
the Eagles. Yep.
Eagles Bowl, and so he would have to win more Super Bowls than Belichick for me to put Belichick
True.
over Belichick.
I feel
So
what
right
I feel.
now,
Yeah, I feel you.
so as of now, man, I got Andy Reid as the number two coach, number two best coaches of all
Ooh.
time that I've witnessed.
Yeah, yeah. He got to win this one though. I think he got to
He
win this one,
for
and
him to be
then
number two, he would have to win this one for him
yeah,
to be number two.
that's your answer right there, TJ. Because I'll be hard pressed to put him up ahead of Coach Belichick. And I just remember, if y'all don't remember, Andy Reid was at the Eagles for a long time. He had Donovan McNabb. They kept going to the NFC Championship and losing. They actually broke through one year when they had T.O. in them. They went to the Super Bowl and lost to Belichick and Brady. So, and that was like 20 years ago. So now look forward. He's got 3 Super Bowls, working on the 4th one. Andy Reid's a great coach. He's been around the block a while. He knows how to do this. And Patrick Mahomes fell into the perfect position, the perfect spot when they drafted him. Right there with Andy Reid, man. Perfect situation, perfect spot. So it's a match made in heaven right there.
Right.
Yeah. My boy say Taylor got some weight. She must be pregnant. Is she pregnant? Did y'all see? I ain't even paying no attention. She got some weight on.
No, man, she just got on. She just got on. She just got on that big peacoat. That's all that was.
Okay.
That's all. Hey, that one
Okay.
number the hey TJ. That one number the big peacoat.
Okay. Yeah, why they got Spain. Yes, they did. Shouts out
Yeah.
Mimi in the chat. They got Spain.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick B. There we go. There we go. Shouts out Jay Daniels. He already tied Dak Prescott for more playoff wins in a career. That been in the league almost 10 years.
Yeah. Hey, do the Paul Heyman asked him, do he want it? Is it time yet?
It must be time. He laughing at Nick. Hold on. See, wait. It's about to be time. Now, hold on. Before that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do our little pre. We got a little pre thing right here. This ain't no. We just gonna put this on the screen. Super Bowl matchup has been set. It's going down February 9th, live on Fox, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central Time in New Orleans. That's the matchup right there. We'll be talking about this in the weeks to come. Now, breaking news. Dallas Cowboys have hired Brian Schottenheimer, but they didn't have to look further. They said, what Jared say, look no further. The man right here. DJ Seaway, are you ready to speak, my brother? Can I move this?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Go ahead. How you feel about this hiring, man? That's all I want to know. How you feel about this?
I am 38 hot.
Why? Let the people know.
I am sick of this circus that Jerry Jones have been going on with the Cowboys. I am sick of this emotional roller coaster. Jerry Jones ought to be ashamed of himself. I don't like this pick. You had plenty great candidates that you have could have chosen from this year. First of all, Mike McCarthy is the scapegoat. You heard me say that already. This coordinator, this man has tried for several head coaching jobs and have not been successful at even being a head coach. He's not even a good offensive coordinator. And Jerry Jones picked him because that man had his head so far up Jerry Jones behind. I don't even got the words to say that. I can't say the words I say because the Holy Spirit won't let me say the words I want to say.
Okay. It's Sunday.
But it's Sunday. This man, Jerry Jones, he knows how to piss the fans off every year with his incompetence. Just straight stupid. ignorant and an old fool
Hold
that
on.
needs to go home.
He ain't called the plays in 2 years. Who's calling the plays then? Do y'all have an offensive coordinator?
He's the offensive coordinator, but Mike McCarthy was over the said that put himself over the plays.
Yes.
He said that he wanted to be responsible for the plays.
So here's my question. Now that he's the head man in charge, who is the damn OC?
We don't have one yet. We don't even have an offensive coordinator. And then the best defensive back. Then you let your defensive back coach go away.
Yep.
Then you hire the coach, the defensive coordinator from the Bears.
Oh my God.
The same coordinator who been getting torched all year long. Yes. Jerry Jones, what the hell are you thinking?
Yes, Lord. I forgot. I mean, him.
You had an opportunity, and I'm gonna be nice because I'm trying my best to control my words. Okay. But you had Aaron Glenn that you could have chosen. You had all these Ben Johnson. You had so many coordinators and so many coaches available prime time. But Jerry just want a yes man. He wants somebody that he can control. He want to do all that. He want to do the interview. He want to go to the radio station. He want to take the pictures. He want to do the press conference. He want to coach. He wants to do everything. Yep. And he has single-handedly destroyed this organization. And like you said, Nick, it's sad. Jerry Daniels have been in the league 1 year and has already tied Dak Prescott for more playoff wins. He have more wins than Tony Romo. And once again, and I'm going to keep on telling you, I'm going to say it again, it's sad that the Dallas Cowboys, since that last Super Bowl we won, we have more head coaches than we have playoff wins.
And more people are winning in your stadium than you will ever win.
And Alabama have more playoff wins and more championships in the Dallas stadium than the Cowboys.
That playoff win.
We got Alabama have more and more in the playoff. Alabama have one. That's our second stadium. The Georgia Dome and the Texas Stadium.
Yes,
we have more. The Georgia Dome, and for Alabama fans, the Georgia Dome, Atlanta Stadium, Mercedes Stadium, Georgia Dome, Mercedes Stadium, in Arlington, Texas. Those are two Alabama fields because Alabama has done way more winning on that field than the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowgirls. And I got to go on my red, and I'm just straight sick of it. I am just straight sick of this bull crap. And I'm gonna tell you that, JB, and y'all want to hear it on hear it right now. The big announcement that I was gonna make. If the Dallas Cowboys does not do good in the draft or the free agency, I am denouncing the Cowboys this year. This is my last year being the Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm like Don King. I cannot continue to do this. I'm tired. I'm not going to continue to be seen with no losers. It is depressing. John King said he went to the fight with Joe Frazier and left the fight with George Foreman.
Yes, he did.
So as of now, this year I'm going to the draft in the free agency as a Dallas Cowboy
fan. Yeah.
But after this, if we don't do good, you're gonna see my announcement from the first round. Y'all gonna see my reaction live during the draft night.
Yep. Because that's what we do. Hey, what about this? What about this?
No, I'm not gonna become a Swiftie. I ain't finna turn. I ain't finna go be no Swiftie. But
wait a minute, hold on, Seaway. Now, I got one rule.
Right.
You cannot join another team in the division.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
That's fair. Hey, that's fair enough. Hey, Seaway's new team is pending soon.
Okay, and then it can't be in the NFC East.
It's not gonna be in the NFC. So it's gonna be who will be Seaway's team coming into 2025 football season.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not burning my gear. I can't do it. But the Cowboys gonna switch to my number 2 team because I cannot continue to go I cannot continue to support this losing atmosphere.
Yeah, I feel you, C-Way, because I mean, to be honest, I was with the Patriots. I rolled with the Patriots 20 years. Brady left. They really pushed Brady out the door. I did not like that. I fell out because they want you to choose between Belichick and Brady. I can't choose Belichick. Brady my dog. Brady the GOAT. So that's why I went right here to the GOAT.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a team right now. If you ask me, I'm going to roll with Bryce Young and the Panthers because when Bryce got drafted, I said, see where I was at your house. Whoever team get Bryce Young, that's going to be my team. And he got drafted to the Panthers. We watched it live. I went ahead, boom, boom, bought the shirts, the hat. So if you ask me, I'm with the Panthers. But do I really have a team? Nah, I'm just a football fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Nick said Jerry gonna call the play.
Hey, he bought in.
Jerry gonna call the play. Yeah.
Hey, man. After this year, man, I cannot take this again, man. I can't take this another season. I cannot take this another season. I know it's funny for me to go on my cowboy rants. I know it's funny, Nick. I know it's funny, Chad. But I cannot go for this losing atmosphere again. Hey, and this 95, right, was the last Super Bowl, right?
I think so. 95, 96.
Yeah, 30 Damn, years.
30 years. There's a 30-year anniversary.
Yeah, 30 years. You see this pain. And they probably the Cowboys, Jerry Jones is the reason why I think I got some of these great strings in my head.
Yeah. Now I can vouch for you, C-Way, because when they was winning Super Bowls when we was in elementary school, you had the starter jackets. You and your brother, y'all had the starter jacket. Y'all remember them Cowboy starter jackets?
Yeah, starter jacket.
Yeah, y'all had the starter jackets. Cowboy fan all the way since elementary school. So I can vouch for you. You've been down with them for 30 years.
Yes. And you remember I even had the primetime jacket. I mean, shirt, jersey. I had the primetime jersey and the Emmitt Smith. You remember I had the Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, the 22.
Yo, I had the Emmitt Smith. The big stars, and I had the Emmitt Smith shoes and everything.
Yep. Nah, he ain't gonna throw away this. He not throwing. One thing about Steve, he gonna throw away no Cowboy gear.
Oh no, hey, I'm like, hey, y'all. One thing for sure, I paid too much money for my clothing. I ain't burning no jerseys. I'm not burning nothing.
No, you just retire it, man. Just retire it. Like I got a bunch of Brady shirts and Super Bowl. You call them. They are collector's items. Like all the Super Bowl shirts and the jerseys and the hats. I still got them. They just put away. They're collector's items.
Yes, and I just hang it up in my man cave. Now, this is what I promise y'all now, chat. If I do denounce the Cowboys, right? If I do denounce the Cowboys, and somehow the Cowboys start winning, which I don't believe, I promise you, I would not jump back on the Cowboys wagon that season.
Okay.
That's right. You know, I'm gonna wait because guess what? If I say I'm not the Cowboys fan, if I'm not gonna be a Cowboys fan next season, and they somehow start winning, I'm not gonna come back and say, yeah, we them boys. I'm not gonna do that because
I think you actually fed up. I gotta believe it to see it. I mean, see it to believe it because I don't. You say this. You now see where you go through this every year. You go through this every year. Hey, if you're banging on a good draft, you're going to announce them because we go through this every year around the draft. So this is the time after the playoffs has gone by. In this little time here, these couple months, then the draft's gonna come up. He's gonna want them to draft somebody. They're gonna end up drafting an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. You know, every now and then a Michael Parsons will fall in your lap, a CD Lamb will fall in your lap. But other than that, it's nobody.
It's a nobody, and I'm ready for my reaction. The Cowboys, that first pick, they're gonna Jerry Jones is so stupid. He's gonna go draft a lineman that nobody never heard of.
Yep. Somebody out of Iowa or North Dakota or somewhere like that.
Do you remember 2 years ago he got the boy from Tulsa?
Yep, I remember that. Remember Margie Smith?
Margie Smith. And then you remember we got Taco when we could have had JJ. We got Taco. I can't pronounce his name. And we could have had TJ Watt, but we go get Taco.
Oh my God.
Hey, and
Hey,
then we could have had,
man.
and then we could have had Calvin Ridley, who had been working out, and they go get Vander Rush, who could have waited to the second round. We could have had him the second round.
Yeah. You talking about the Saints and they line. Oh, yeah, the Saints too. Now y'all been getting a little better, Cat, with y'all drafting, but I don't know who the worst, the Cowboys or Saints.
The Cowboys, they got a Cowboy because hey, the Saints at least they have been to the at least they do have a Super Bowl in the 2000s,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they did. They did.
and they have been to the conference championship. The Cowboys got the longest. Hey, it's sad that the Washington broke the drought before the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. He say y'all got CD, y'all could have had Justin Jefferson. Yep, that's true.
That's true.
But you know, CD, but see, but you can live with CD.
CD, I can live with CD because he's putting up numbers. You know, he's putting up good numbers. Even though even though JJ is more electrifying and faster, he's more big time. He's a little bit more clutch. But CD does his thing. But once again, you got to have the Cowboys gonna have. And to be honest, man, I don't believe in his new coach. Michael Irvin don't believe in his new coach. Every Cowboy fan, even the guys on ESPN radio is talking about it. One of the he's more of a diehard Cowboys fan than I am because he follows the team. He's a reporter of the team, and he is dissatisfied with what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys. And I just think that Jerry Jones could have done better. Man, you got a fan base. I think the Cowboys have one of the most dedicated fan bases.
They do.
You know, one of the most dedicated fan bases. He's gonna have to do something, man, to show the fans that he cares about winning. And I don't think Jerry Jones cares about more for a person taking more. I think he cares more about people taking orders from him than winning.
Yeah, that's true. So, and we're gonna button that up. But yeah, you're right, Nick. Ashton Genty gonna be there, and y'all gonna draft a lineman. That's what it's gonna come down to, and that's when you're gonna be pissed off. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that. Right now.
And it's so many players that we could get, but I'm with you. I like that, Nick. If you get Gentry, and I would even take the receiver from Mizzou, and then you get Henderson or Jukins second round, or even Jacquez Hunter somewhere third, fourth round. But man, Jerry Jones is gonna have to, man. The Cowboys, and even with it don't matter who the head coach was, the Cowboys have so much work they need to do. They need some more playmakers. They need some running game. The Cowboys need some more defensive players. It's so much that the Cowboys need, and Jerry Jones just don't give a rat's.
Yeah. Wait a minute now, Nick. We could possibly do like a live stream. Maybe we can work on that. We'll work on that. We just can't show it on. We can't show the TV on the screen because that's copyright violation, and we'll get shut down. But we could possibly do something like that.
And Nick, I promise you, you're gonna see my reaction.
Oh yeah, you're gonna definitely see it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be seen.
You're gonna see my reaction. I'm wearing my I'm gonna have my jersey on.
Yeah, it's gonna be seen. Now, speaking of draft and everything, Senior Bowl week is up. Tomorrow, starting off whole week Senior Bowl coverage right here on Sports Talk with JB. Shouts out to Nick Beasley. Nick Beasley gonna be down now. So y'all follow Nick Beasley's show on YouTube too, man. And man, we just thank y'all for joining. Now we're not gonna do a show Tuesday. This is the show. I mean, yeah, this is the show. This is this week's show right now. Now, next week we're gonna join back on the regular scheduled date, regular scheduled time, and we're gonna do the Super Bowl preview because it'll be Super Bowl week then. So we got a lot. We're gonna have a lot to talk about, man. We thank y'all for joining us tonight on this Sunday nightcap version.
Thank y'all.
Hold on. Hey, what Cat say? Y'all got any of them head coaches around? Y'all ain't got no coach. I forgot the Saints don't have a coach.
I forgot that too.
See, wait, we sat here last week and said the Cowboys were gonna be the last team to get a coach. The Saints are the last team without a coach.
Yeah, and they missed out the opportunity to get Aaron Glenn.
Is it gonna be Mike McCarthy? Cat, do you want Mike McCarthy? Yes or no? Yes or no, Cat? Do you want Mike McCarthy? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. What you think, C-Way? Who gonna be the coach? Who you think gonna be the coach?
Mike McCarthy.
You think Mike McCarthy? It ain't a lot of names out there.
It's it's
It
it's
ain't a
not a
lot.
lot of names.
Nobody want to work with Mickey Loomis. You right, y'all. I mean, she said she think it's the owners and the GM, but hey,
Just like nobody, and it's sad. Like with Jerry Jones, you got two stubborn owners, and the owners could be the life or death of a team.
yeah, Moore's making his way over to Kellen Moore. Okay, yeah,
Hey, yeah,
but see, Kellen Moore still got a job. He's trying to get a
yeah.
Super Bowl.
And me personally, I wish it would have been Kellen more than him. Than ours.
Yeah,
I just thought she was gonna be Kellen Moore. Me personally, I thought it was gonna be Kellen Moore.
yeah, we did. But man, we still got to look out for the Saints in their coaching search. But at the end of the day, Cowboys, y'all got who y'all got. Jerry got his puppet. See what you got to deal with that. Hopefully, you get a good offensive coordinator. Hopefully, but who knows?
I don't
I'm
even know.
sorry for laughing, bro. I'm sorry. It's funny because you hired a guy who didn't call plays, and then now you don't have an offensive coordinator. So who's calling the damn plays? That's what I want to know. That's what I
Jerry,
want to know. Jerry.
like Nick said, Jerry.
Man, listen here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tap in, stay tapped in with Sports Talk with JB, man. We gonna get out of here tonight, man. I know a lot of y'all got to go to work and whatnot. Thank y'all for joining. Thank
Thank
y'all for
y'all, guys.
joining tonight.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate y'all, man. We up out of here. Much love to everybody. Super Bowl preview, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Y'all stay on the up and up, and we out of here.
We
God
love
bless
y'all,
y'all.
guys.
Love y'all. I don't think I ended the stream.